Maybe bird might be.
Now on BBC2 Late Night Look at the weekend weather prospects with Michael Fish.
Hello there. If you've had a postcard from people holidaying in the Canary Islands saying weather lovely, wish you were here, the chances are they were probably lying, because over the last few days, not least of all just recently, it's been pouring with rain. In fact, they had over an inch of rain in the last 24 hours. Behind me you can see the swirl of cloud that's always been around the Canary Islands. That doesn't look like moving very fast, so some more showery bursts of rain to come there. And there's a new weather system pushing in across the north of Britain, taking some unsettled weather there and eventually into Scandinavia. And you probably notice there's a lot of cloud in central and eastern parts of Europe as well. And quite a contrast in temperatures as well, from 30 degrees at Seville to only around about 5 degrees in central parts of Europe. And as this weather system dives down across the middle of Europe, it's going to pull down quite cold winds. So many parts of the north and east of Europe look like having a little bit of winter in the next few days. As far as Saturday is concerned, though, best conditions in the Mediterranean, especially the western Mediterranean, some sunshine there. And then it gets colder and less settled as one heads further north and east. Indeed, I think over the latter part of the weekend and into the beginning of next week, temperatures may well remain below freezing in some of those more central and eastern areas of Europe, and even Spain getting somewhat cooler than it has been recently. There again is that area of low pressure diving across towards Europe, pulling in the winds from the west, or just a little bit north of west. Fairly mild winds, admittedly, but they are quite strong. It's going to be pretty windy. And then eventually we find high pressure back on the scene later in the weekend and early next week. So it remains really dry across southern areas, any weather systems just brushing across the north from time to time. Now, earlier on, we had temperatures way down, -7, -5, -2, and I think frost is going to be a theme in the nights ahead. Not tonight, quite mild. It started off jolly cold in the northeast of Scotland. There was some sleet or snow there. Saturday night, some more frost in the north there. That frost creeping a bit further southwards on Sunday night, and then perhaps just a local frost on Monday night. As far as the rest of tonight is concerned, a good deal of cloud around, outbreaks of rain in many northern areas, central and southern parts, so probably dry. The best of any dry weather, any brightness tomorrow is going to be in the south, especially the southeast. The rest of the country, a good deal of cloud. A little bit of light rain in Northern Ireland, northwest England, southwest Scotland. Some heavier bursts of rain in the west and north of Scotland, but I think that'll probably tend to ease off during the day. And sheltered spots will get a little bit of brightness, southeast Scotland, northeast England, but the best of any sunshine probably in the southeast of England, as well as the sheltered parts there of the Midlands. Ending up pretty warm as a result, 16 or 17, 18 degrees. And quite mild for the time of year further north, although there will be that stiff westerly breeze. Here's Aintree for the Grand National, perhaps a little bit of drizzle and rather a breezy, cloudy afternoon. Sunny Bay, maybe a hot tip. Me and my penchant for strong winds, how about feathered gale? Sunday morning we find a good deal of cloud across the country, but again the cloud breaking in many places, especially over England and Wales, to give some sunshine. Northwestern parts holding on to it, and holding on to it into Monday with further light rain there. The rest of the country fine. That's it. Have a very good night.
This man is seen as subversive in 2 continents. A power to be reckoned with, a thorn in the side of big bosses.
I'm giving out various downsizer awards to the companies that make millions in profits and then throw people out of work.
A defender of people's rights.
We wanna work! We wanna work!
Now he's taking on 47 cities in 50 days. Yes, it's the big one with Michael Moore. Tomorrow at 9, BBC2.
And that's just about it for this Friday night on BBC2. If you're a night owl, and don't forget there's plenty to keep you entertained on the BBC radio airwaves. That's Radio 1 FM, Radios 2 and 3, BBC World Service on Radio 4, and of course Radio 5 Live. But from all of us here on BBC2, a very good night and a peaceful weekend. Good night.
What?